Welcome to another edition of Two Sides to Opinion podcast. I'm your host, and I got my great buddy with me, Coach Josh. What's going up, Coach?
What's up, baby? Just moving and shaking.
Moving and shaking, bro. It's a lot about to start popping off this weekend. We have zero week. We have high school football in Texas and Louisiana popping. Yeah, it's about to really get into a different level. Friday Night
Yeah.
Lights, high school. But I want to do something a little bit different. It's just you and I today. Shout out to
Okay.
Jonesy and the baby. I know they're over there rocking and rolling with each other. But I want to put up or do a thing called What Do You See? I'm gonna put up an individual or a team, and you let me know what you see. All right. Let's have some candid conversation. And here's the first picture. I'll let you go first.
That's easy, bro. Real easy. That's the MVP of the W.
I knew it. I knew you was gonna say that. Here's what I say about her. Is she the face?
Nah, she ain't crazy.
What okay. What would take her to be the face?
She got to win a couple, man.
She has to win
And
a
when we
couple.
talk and when we talk about the face, um, some people,
Asia Wilson is the
yeah,
face in
yeah, she's the face of
regards
the
to
WNBA.
the best player in the league, who's on
Yeah,
commercials, things of that nature. Now, when you talk about popularity, um,
it's Caitlin
you
Clark.
move, yeah, you move to Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, but we talking about the old school way of being the face.
Yeah.
So
Let me ask you this question: if she wins a championship this year and wins MVP, has is she the one who has the greatest rookie season ever in the
nah,
WNBA?
nah, man, yeah, Candace Parker.
But I don't think Candace Parker won the championship as a rookie, did she?
I think she did, and I think she was the Finals MVP.
Let me take a look at that. Give me
Check
a
my thing.
second.
So 'cause she was MVP and Rookie of the Year. Or like they say, she was MVP as a rookie. What you got? Did it come up yet?
No, she didn't. What she did do was she won Rookie of the Year and Most Valuable Player.
Okay.
She didn't
And
win the
what year that
championship.
was?
Ah, you made me understand. I can't remember. I ain't gonna look back at it. But I asked you if Olivia Miles gets the MVP and she gets that championship to go with it. I rephrased that question again. Does she have the best rookie year ever in the
Mhm.
WNBA?
I mean, man, we gonna have to compare it to Candace Parker.
Yeah, I mean,
Nah,
I,
yeah,
I
but
get
she,
it.
nah, yeah, but she Finals MVP. You know, hey, got to start looking a little ways. Like, oh,
I
so
can
she
see
was,
that.
hey, so she was Rookie of the Year. She was best in the league, and she led her team. Yeah, that's a different story right there. That's a different story.
If we went solely on just performance, would you start? Who would be better? Who would you start your franchise with, her or Caitlin Clark?
Uh, she's a better player to me.
I think she is too.
Mhm. Yeah, she's a better player.
And when I say a better player, she doesn't pull the Steph Curry 3-point shot from 80 feet and beyond to unnecessarily. She plays within herself. She wants to get her teammates involved. And I'm not saying Caitlin Clark doesn't, but one thing that I see that Caitlin Clark does is she takes ill-advised threes from the logo for no reason. Like she can just miss two, and then she'll come down and pull a logo three. And you're like, why'd you even shoot that? You get what I'm
She
saying?
she's stuck in a purgatory right now. They don't know what to do with her, I believe. Like we know
And
she's a liability up on defense. Okay, so we know that. So
mhm,
that's a weak spot. But other than that, she rebounds well for a guard.
she does.
If I'm not mistaken, she lead the league in assists
And turnovers.
and turnovers, but she leading the league in assists. I mean, they do matter, and those
And
turnovers matter too.
okay. No, you're right. You're absolutely correct.
But it's kind of like, but I got to score too. I believe that somebody needs to wrangle her in a little bit. Um,
Let me
I
ask you a
believe that
question.
she
If
can
you
average about 12 to 13 assists a game.
That's what I was
That,
about to ask you.
that would be a better team. And
You
we're not
think
talking about giving the ball to Boston or to Mitchell, but just kind of distributing it just a little bit more.
yes, yes, I get what you're saying. Instead of taking those ill-advised threes, go with the pick and roll with Boston. Go with the pick and roll with Kelsey Mitchell, and just get everybody involved. I believe the team does become much better when she doesn't have to look to score, but looks to pass. I agree with you totally on that.
And the other thing is, though, that's real troubling to me. She's not a set shooter.
Yeah, she's not. She's a
That's
go to
the
your left.
that's the craziest thing. She has to make a move to score. Yep. And I'm thinking to myself, she can't hit wide open jumpers. Like something just
Like
like
if she could, they would be deadly with Mitchell with the ball in her hand.
and I'm not saying that she can't hit wide open threes, but I'm saying
She's not a dead eye shooter when she's set. That's
like
what you're
bro,
saying. She has to make a move in order to
yeah,
get
that's
into a
not her
rhythm.
flow.
Yes.
That's not her flow. Like her flow is I gotta make a move, I gotta do something, and then I gotta shoot it. When you have like shots, like I believe she could put up 7 or 8 threes a night. Like, I mean, they need to find out what they want to do with her.
Gotcha.
Like, is she a point guard or is she a scorer? So,
But I do believe Olivia Miles is the MVP of the league.
oh yeah, that
All
we do
right.
agree on.
Do you know who this is?
Uh, that's the new
Robert Kraft.
yeah. But this
Give me
boy in the trenches.
give me your take on
Ooh,
because I'm gonna give you mine right after you give me yours.
man, it's sickening.
Yes. Yes.
Like, and let me tell you something. Nothing's gonna happen.
No, agreed. This was a conversation me and Jones had offline. He sent it to me, and I said, "What happened to Robert Kraft? Absolutely nothing. He
Man,
got
nothing.
smacked. He got smacked over the head with a little fine, and $500,000 is a little fine when you're making billions, and he's gonna get that back in revenue. Um, I'm appalled by an individual as such as him. Um, how do you try to hold your players accountable for doing certain things to women? And we're talking about women. And you're out here doing these type of things. If you don't know what he's done, go take a look. His name is Jed York. He's the owner of the 49ers. He's all over the place for doing. If you know what Robert Kraft did, then you know exactly what he did too. Um, I'm more appalled at the fact that as much money as he has, uh, as much as what's elated to him in regards to who he is and what he does, he goes out and does something that's not only demeaning to women, but uh, it goes against the whole process of what a human being is. And I don't understand how they let these individuals stay in the league. And I'm talking about Mr. O. Robert Kraft himself. Because they sure villainized number 4 in Cleveland, but they ain't villainizing these two. I can tell you that. Let's move on to the next one. What you got, buddy?
Um, Looking at him and understanding, um, let me say this. I like his game, right?
Right. Agreed.
I like his game. I think there's parts of his game that he doesn't want to open up. Uh,
Explain that. Explain that more.
He had a theory on why he shot so many threes. I guess the last 2 seasons, um, and one of them was injuries, which I understand, man. You go to the hole, man. You're gonna take a pounding. Learning how to land, um, bruh, they gonna beat you up, man, when you go down low, like in that post area, trying to score those easy layups, those little easy buckets. And all that falling, man, it does something to you. So if I understand what he was saying, but I saw he could have been eating, bro. Like cats couldn't guard him, bro. Um, but I look at him and he's a top 10 player to me. Might even be top 5. We just happened to see him last year being injured in that last playoff series. Um, but I think if he was healthy, I think it would have been a different playoff series, though.
I feel like there's something missing. I can't put my finger on it yet. When I look at him, I see a heck of an athlete. He'll dunk on you. He'll pull up from three. He'll get to the rack. He has the handles. He'll even play defense.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, maybe it's his ego. I don't know. Because
Mm.
I felt like he got in the way, and let me explain that. What series was that when he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm guarding such and such."
I don't know.
Oh, he said I was guarding Kyrie, and ultimately Kyrie was putting that boy in the bag, and he lost who he was offensively because he was so worried about what he was doing defensively, and that
Yeah,
ultimately hurt the Warriors. But his ego was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna guard the best person," when in reality he should have been on somebody else, and he should have been more offensively engaged than what he was. I
yeah,
I think that might be my only knock on him is when he gets his ego off the way. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Let me not make it seem like he's just an egotistical guy. When I'm talking about his ego, I'm talking about it in the sense that he wants to play the best of the best. He wants to guard the best of the best. But in some matchups, it requires for you to be more engaged offensively than you are defensively.
well, you got to have a
And
plan.
yeah, and at that point, he didn't listen to the coaches,
Yeah.
and he wanted to guard Kyrie. And I still feel to some sentiment that he's still somewhat a little bit egotistical in doing those things. And when he learns to just go with the flow of what the NBA is trying to give him, he'll be even more refined in what he does.
Like his game not mature yet.
Yes, exactly,
His game,
exactly. Yeah,
and they want him to be the face. I guess the players, because I see a lot of players they root for him, kind of like they rooted for John Morant.
yeah.
Um, but he's taking that Charles Barkley like, uh, if I am, I am. If I'm not, I'm not. Man, I don't want to be nobody role model. And but a dude can play. I mean, I'm not
Let me
going.
ask you a question. If he they added LaMelo Ball, right? If they don't have a good year this year, do you move him?
Nah, you got to keep them two. Man, you got to keep them two youngsters together. I think that with him playing with LaMelo, he doesn't have to have the ball more, but he's going to have to realize, okay, I don't
Hey,
have the ball.
is Lonzo on that team too, right?
I don't think so. I don't think Lonzo in the league.
No, I think he is. I think he signed with them.
I don't know. I don't think he in the league, man.
Give me 1 second, bro.
Yeah,
1 second.
but he's going to have to learn how to make one or two steps and go to the basket and score. Because LaMelo gonna give you the ball early, and he pushes the tempo.
Oh, you're absolutely correct. He is not in the NBA.
Yeah, not in the NBA. So man, I think he done, man. I think them what it is, his ankle or his knee.
Yeah, it's his
Yeah,
knee.
man, he done, bro. He got the Penny Hardaway knee. So man, the
Mm.
boys the cut in it didn't heal right. I think they forced him back too fast, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
What's the old boy name? They used to play for Portland. Roy. He got them knees.
Brandon Roy, yeah, Brandon Roy knees got cut on too much.
Yep.
So
What is your basis for them for next year with LaMelo Ball? Are they supposed to take a jump? What you have them doing with them being together?
I think they should make a jump. I'm not gonna lie. I can honestly tell you this. I think that LaMelo, like if he stays healthy, that's his big knock. He can't stay healthy long enough. I think that and I'm not saying his points gonna go up, but the percentage like is gonna get higher on his makes.
What if I told you I'm worried with LaMelo Ball being reeled in? Can that coach reel LaMelo Ball in the aspect? Because LaMelo does some weird stuff. Like he'll take the one-legged three from the corner, and
Yeah,
these are
but
things. These are things he'll hit. But there's times where he takes really bad shots,
yeah,
and
but
it's not
but
just
he
him. It's just in a general sense. Because
yeah,
now
but
you
he's a
have
pass first guy. I ain't
yeah,
gonna lie.
no, agreed. No, agreed. But he also has one of those things where I haven't scored in a while. Let me just put up a shot.
Uh,
Uh, yeah,
I
I
don't
seen it. I seen it when he
I
was in
think
Charlotte.
winning cures all of that. I think that somebody scoring that should go up is Rudy Gobert because I don't think nobody can check LaMelo one on one going to the basket. 6'8" point guard, quick, savvy. They should it should be Lob City down there, bro.
Agreed. I do think ultimately him being a pass first guard is going to definitely help them. I just hope that he has his mindset ready because this isn't his team. Is AE team, and they got to make sure that AE gets them going, along with ensuring that they keep LaMelo Ball reeled in, playing
Bro, they
well.
be all right. Bro, they big, bro. I want to know who's that next starter. Because LaMelo and Gobert, I think McDaniels and somebody else they were seeing.
Yeah, because what you call him is gone to Charlotte. What's his name? The six man. He gone.
Oh yeah, Nas Reed.
Yeah,
I don't think he in Charlotte. I think he's somewhere else.
Nasri. I thought he was in that Charlotte deal.
Or he trying to get out of there.
Give me one
Yeah,
second.
because he was in the deal, but it was the thing he was trying to get up out of Charlotte.
Yeah, he's in Charlotte right now. He ain't got up out of there yet. He ain't got up out there yet. Let's
Yeah.
go to the next individual, Mr. Bo Nix. I'll start this one first. He's been better than I thought he was going to be. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I didn't think he would last very long. I'm just being honest. I thought he was a reach at where Denver went and got him for, but he's played well. He's commit. Does he have lulls? Yes, but I think any young player as such has lulls, but his lulls aren't that bad in the essence of causing them to lose. He has a great coach who ultimately knows who he is, I guess. But he's a lot better than I thought. The addition of Jalen Waddle should make him better. If not, then they're gonna have some serious talks before making an extension to that young fella. What about what you got going on with Bo Nix?
He got one thing. He got the confidence of the coach, bro. He don't have no pressure on him like some of these other cats, bro. Like the media not even on him. So
But he's not. When we talk about Bo Nix, do you have him as a top 10 quarterback?
go through that conference. Go through that conference and
I'm just asking you a question. Do you have
no.
both? Me neither.
Nah,
So
you're
I
not
can
middle of the pack. You're middle of the pack.
no agreed. I agree
Yeah.
with you. He's not a he's on a team that is, how you put it, they're defensively heavy and they require that defense to play well.
Yeah.
And all he has to do is matriculate the ball down the field without turning the ball over. He's
That's
been
it.
successful in doing that, and that's why he's had
And
winning
they went and get him
records.
some help. And they went and get him some decent help.
Yes, they did. So
And you
that's
know
all.
how I feel. And you know how I feel about things like that. Like some people don't go out and get that help. So
Agreed.
that I and and let me tell you something, man. We could go through this conference and look at the quarterbacks in this conference. But this dude probably got the least pressure on him when he should have the most pressure on him because they were a broken ankle away from
The
being
Super
there.
Bowl.
Yeah. So like that's he should have the most. Um, but they don't have no pressure on this cat. So like it's crazy. I don't get it, but that's just me.
He's not the engine that makes them go. I think that's one of the reasons why there's no pressure on him. And then he's not in that top tier level. That's another reason why there's no. It's kind of almost like Sam Darnold. When Sam Darnold got to Seattle, there was no pressure for him to win a championship. All of a sudden, he got it rolling and they won a championship. And still, is there pressure on Sam Darnold to win the championship? No. Sam is still just there in the motion, doing what Sam does. And that's okay. Matter of fact, who would you rather have? Would you rather have him, Bo Nix, or Sam Darnold? To me, they're almost the same individual.
Clint Kubiak.
I mean, it worked. It worked. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. So
Clint Kubiak.
is Sean Payton on that same level as Clint Kubiak?
Yeah. I mean, man, we ain't gonna stunt.
He is, but I'm just asking you that. All right, man. Let's go ahead and move to our next guy. Oh yeah, my guy. What you got, Coach?
Oh, fresh bait, baby.
I'll give you something. He has fallen out of graces of knowing how to recruit in this new era. Um, he's a dinosaur in the new world, and he's not going to live very much longer.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So we know where we going with this. We want him gone. He should be gone. with the way that other coaches have been let go, right?
Yeah.
What school? Because I don't see him going to yep another Power Four school and doing what he did in the first place at Clemson, making them one of the premier schools, right?
Right.
But what kind of second tier school could he go to that's on that South Carolina, North Carolina coast where he will make some noise?
I see him going to any of the Big 12 schools. Any one of them. You just gotta have one guy that could come in and
Do you have
right.
any that's on the East Coast?
No. No, but here's one thing I'll say about the Big 12. The Big 12 has one school that is out recruiting all the other schools, and we know what school that is. It's Texas Tech. Texas Tech is killing them in recruiting.
I don't think that they're gonna get rid of their coach.
No, he's not going to Texas Tech. But I'm saying you take a Dabo Swinney and you put him in that Big 12 conference at one of those schools, he instantly takes that school from being a middle of the pack team to now looking at Texas Tech and say, hey, I'm your rival in the Big 12.
I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Where did the coach from Tulane go? Florida?
Yes. That's where you went.
Okay. I look at Dabo being one of those kind of coaches. Like, I can still make it to the playoffs, but I'm making it at one of these kind of schools, though, you know.
I
don't see him being at a big school anymore, man.
Listen, the Big 12 isn't a big school. They're big schools, but there's one powerhouse there. That's what I keep telling you. That's why I see him going to the Big 12.
Okay, so name some of them for me.
So we already know what the one powerhouse is.
Okay, so we got Texas Tech.
Yes, and then it's up in the air after that. You got BYU, Cincinnati, who else? Colorado, U of H. Like, I can see him going to U of H and actually making that program something a little bit different if he can.
Right, U of H should be pretty good this year.
They should.
They should.
I don't know. I don't like their coach. I don't. His mind mentality and thinking is sometimes idiotic. I don't know what game it was last year, but I was watching it. It was an early kickoff game.
Yeah.
It was. I want to say it was 4th and 1, and he threw the ball, and they didn't get it.
They coach him for a bigger job this year.
No. Let me. But I'm saying in the Big 12, there's only one real powerhouse at the moment. You have Arizona State. You have Arizona. You have all those schools down there.
But let me tell you this. I see him at one of those Southern schools with the same kind of values he has. If you get what I'm saying, in this political era.
Oklahoma State. It fits who he is. Like, I hate to say it. Oklahoma State fits who he is. And he'll push against OU with some of their talent leaving. With some of their talent just going to OU. He's a big time name. That's why I say if he goes to the Big 12, there's only one animal that's currently there, and that's Texas Tech. And probably BYU. Because you can't touch.
Where's Baylor at now?
Baylor's still there, but
I don't see him.
No, I don't see him at Baylor either. Baylor had enough with Art Browse. No,
Nah,
no.
it's just I just see him at one of those schools in one of those red states that he just he's a good old boy, man.
Oklahoma State fits him, bro. Like that. It's a
I
red
mean I get
state.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's
I mean I get it.
everything he wants. Like even he don't even have to change the orange too much. It just fits him.
But he
I'm
from
just
South
telling you.
Carolina.
I don't know what Dabo is. I really don't care. I
I know
thought
he went
his.
to but I know he went to Clemson.
I don't care. I think he's a horrible coach at the current moment. Just to let you know.
Oh, okay.
Let's move on. Now, this individual, Shakur Stevenson.
Man, he a good boxer, bro. And let me tell you, man, I, the main events of these fights that I've been watching lately, they have been horrible to me.
He's boring, bro.
Yeah. The last couple fights that we watched, the
He put,
preliminary fights have been good. Like all the lead up fights,
yeah, the undercard.
the undercard. Like it's kind of like they just be like, look, man, I don't want to lose, but I still want to get this money, but I'm gonna try to win. If some open up, then it open up and I'm gonna take it. But if not, then man, we gonna play the defense, which I understand is smart. I understand that.
Yeah,
But
he's a heck of a cautious fighter. He
and let
is.
me tell you something, man. The last good fight that I saw was that first fight with Wilder, Yep, and Tyson Fury. That was the last good fight.
But
Like
none of
they
those. But none of those are defensive guys. Let's be honest. They.
no. But they fought though. Like
Yeah.
they
But I'm
fought.
saying, but I'm giving you your premise that they're not
Yeah,
defensive guys. So
yeah,
we got exactly what we thought we were going to get, which was guys throwing haymakers, guys throwing a lot of offense, and
yeah.
ultimately connecting, which is great. But then you have a guy who's he built his mold in the essence of Floyd Mayweather, but at least Floyd knew how to work the crowd. Floyd knew when to turn it on. Floyd knew when to come out the shell. Floyd knew when to get in the shell. Floyd found your weakness and went to work. Sometimes with him, he'll hit you, and when he know he's up, it's okay. I want to make sure I'm up. I'm not gonna go hard. I'm gonna protect that being up
Yeah.
instead of him going.
Then a
Who's
lot.
who's been his biggest fight? Like when we talk about him, because some people put him as one of the top guys, but I ask you, who has he beaten that's worthwhile? I think did he fight Pitbull or no?
Did he?
I can't remember.
I don't. Bro, boxing and the UFC, man, when they start getting all this money into this, bro, and them fights ain't looking good no more, bro. Like, and man, I'm not even gonna start on the UFC because all that look like that's scripted. Um, but boxing is just not where it's at. Even Clarissa Shields didn't. She
Yeah, his
didn't.
yeah, his biggest win was by unanimous decision where he beat up Teofimo Lopez, which that's a good win in
Yeah,
regards to who Teofimo was. And he handled Tio. Like he handled him, but it still was one of those ones where when he got up and he was doing his thing, he became very defensive, knowing that Timo couldn't,
well, who he
Teofimo
just
couldn't
fought?
hurt him. That was his last fight.
Okay, so Lopez was his last fight. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
Teofimo. Yeah,
I
that was
mean,
January 31st.
okay, but like he about to fight again?
I don't know, man. It just feels like, and then that's the other thing. It feels like some of their fights take forever to come around again. Uh, let's see, Shakur. He doesn't have anything. Uh, he doesn't have
Mm.
anything.
Yeah, that's crazy. See,
And
and boxing is not where your bit needs to be at to me.
I know he wanted to fight either Javante Davis or Devin Haney, which I believe he can beat Devin Haney. In the essence that I don't believe Devin Haney has a chin. But like I said, the kid is, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm not trying to be rude. He's not a dude I'm paying pay-per-view money to watch.
it just
No, would you, if it was $79.99 to watch his next fight,
no,
and it
no, no, no,
wasn't, are
no,
you paying that money to watch that fight?
no, no. And I think they have too much antics with these fights to be led up and ooh, did you hear this? Ooh, like the press conference is the press. Bro, just go in. And bro,
That's the so-called showmanship, man. It's the
yeah,
so-called showmanship, man. It's like
yeah.
the pre-analyst to the fight. It's almost like a trailer. Movies have trailers so it can get you to
I
come
get,
into it.
I totally get it, bro. But just some of that stuff, I'll be like, man, come on, man.
I hear you. I hear you. But like I said, if you had, is he one of your top 5 boxers right now? Not of all time. I'm talking about right now in this day and
Uh,
age.
man, that's kind of hard because boxing is separated into like three spots, bro.
No, you're
Like,
absolutely correct.
like it done split a whole bunch. Like,
Do you feel he's fighting enough? Like, I feel like he's not fighting enough anymore.
I don't feel like people that they want to fight these cats anymore, bro.
Mm.
Like that's the other thing. So me and you talking about we not gonna pay-per-view for him. Why would somebody put up some money for a fight for him? Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, agreed. No, I
So
agree.
that's the other thing why these cats not fighting, bro. Because who putting up money? And some of these cats, they done made $700,000-800,000 in a fight, bro. They not trying to go and make, hey, bro, less than that. And you got all these people hyping this stuff up.
I agree.
Now, to me, I'm gonna tell you this. I believe you should have more than one main card. I believe that the main event and the event before the main event, that should be like, okay, well, whoever these two winners are, we gonna promote them to go fight next. But it's
Okay,
not
yeah,
like that
like
though.
yeah. That's how it used to be. You knew
Yeah.
who you were fighting next because that fight before your fight usually had somebody you had to see soon.
And then
So
now you got these YouTubers, they done made a mockery of the sport. Like they get in there
agreed.
fighting. Like, you know what I'm saying, man? They fighting. Man, you got streamers fighting.
Ooh,
Like,
this next one you gonna like, dog, because I already know you coming with it when you see this next person.
who is this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
Go
man.
ahead,
She ballin'.
go
Hey bro,
ahead,
she
bro,
ballin'.
go ahead, bro. I want to hear it. Go ahead.
Hey, bro, people was complaining. Oh, she had 26. She had 26 rebounds, but 20 of them was offense. So some dude posted all her rebounds. 20 of them was defensive rebounds.
One thing I don't like about how they do her, and don't get me wrong, if you go let her miss a shot and she go get her rebound, I think that's harder than getting a defensive rebound. I think that's much harder. Um, she's a hard worker underneath the basket, bro. And I
Bro,
don't
she plays
understand.
fundamentally sound. She plays
Yeah,
fundamentally sound under there, bro.
and
And she got a little nasty streak.
I don't understand why people We love Dennis Rodman. She's the female's Dennis Rodman. She is gonna ball out for you. She's go try to give you as many opportunities, and she's a young lady who wants to win. Like she literally wants to win. Her going to Atlanta, it was important, not just for herself, but for her culture she builds and for that culture down there in Atlanta. I think she fits exactly what they want, along with her being with Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard. Is that right? Is that's her name? Ryan Howard? Or maybe I'm tripping.
Ryan Howard with her?
I don't. I think I know her last name is Howard. I'm trying to figure
Yeah,
out.
but it's Ryan Howard. I can see her name spelled Rhyne.
Yeah, it's Ryan Howard, right?
But she played for the Dream.
Yeah, yeah. She
Oh,
just went off the other day.
yeah, she topping
Uh,
like scoring or something, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, she's. Let me. I'm just making sure I got her name right because I don't want to just be throwing names out there and that's ultimately not the correct name. Give me 1 second, Brody.
Yeah, but I think it's Ryan Howard though.
Yeah, I think it's Ryan Howard too. I've seen
I'm
it.
I'm gonna tell you this right here. She Bayou Barbie, right?
I
That's her
forgot what they
nickname
call her
coming
now.
from LSU.
Yeah, that was her nickname. They called her for something else. Nah, I forgot.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this, and you're gonna think I'm crazy, but I think it's gonna be a big fan base. Bruh, if Houston could get her, ooh, ooh.
I think she fits well in Atlanta. And plus, I don't think Atlanta lets her go. Not for the 2 first rounds that they gave up. I don't think.
And I
She's
mean, bro,
ultimately making a difference for him, bro.
yeah.
Whether people don't want to admit it or not. And yeah, you're right. We were right. It is Ryan Howard.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I just want Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard to be a little bit more efficient together. If they be a little bit more efficient together, because usually when one is having a great game, the other one isn't. If they ever could put it
And then
together where
somebody been
there's
injured lately too.
yeah,
Who was injured?
Tina Powell. It was all they
Oh,
guards. Jordan Kennedy
yeah,
was hurt
like
as
'cause they
well.
didn't all play together. They say, but I think they're gonna make a run. Because I think Pow, if she get a hot streak, she not missing.
Here's what I'm gonna say. Good match, good matchup, a mad matchup if they catch the fever with home court advantage.
Oh, good matchup. And let me tell you something. It's gonna be a game that's gonna be like evenly matched to me. Um,
I start Ryan Howard. Man, see, what I don't like is when you put Alicia Gray on Kelsey Mitchell, it makes Alicia Gray work hard on defense.
yeah,
And she loses something offensively. Ryan Howard knows she can cook Caitlin Clark because that's who they usually start on her. And she usually gives Caitlin Clark a hard time because Ryan Howard has long arms, a decent size, plays them really well. Now, the
yeah,
person who usually kills them is Aaliyah Boston. So Aaliyah usually gives them, but having Holloman and the other young girl come back
what's the skinny
helps
girl name?
Okur, the
Yeah,
one
she's
from
skinny.
yeah,
Yeah,
she came from South Carolina as well. She's playing well for them too.
bro,
Uh,
they gonna be some. And Kirk is one. They just need
defensive
somebody to play defense, bro.
defensive player of the year, is that her? Is it Angel Reese?
I
You and I
believe
was
so.
talking about this.
I believe
Uh,
so. I believe with the steals that she have, if I'm not mistaken, she like top 5 in blocks, and then she's number 1 in rebounding. I mean, hey, and I think that'll be something big for the league, for 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 good and bad. But I mean, I'm thinking she defensive player of the year. That's just me.
Nah, after she had the 26 rebound game, I kind of started to agree with you, bro.
And she broke the record for most rebounds in a year. That was held by Asia Wilson, and me and you regard Asia Wilson as the face of the NBA. That's something big, bro. Because she done broke records, and she done had some lady ballers come before her that we was like, man, we don't think nobody ever be better than them, and she kind of surpassed that.
Who?
Like, we talking about Wilson.
Okay, yeah. She's
Yeah,
you and
man. We
I
talk.
had this discussion multiple times. What in order to become as one of the greatest, how many championships does she would need to win? Because she already has three. If
Or
she I'm saying if she wins four, then Jesus, I mean, like, and then what's crazy about them is you don't it just takes a switch and they catch that switch and they don't turn it off and
yeah,
everybody's in trouble. Because what she did to what she did to the Suns was crazy. I mean the Mercury. I'm sorry. When she swept them, and the Mercury gave the Lynx everything they didn't want. So that was crazy. But let's move on to the next individual. I think you go like this individual too.
and let me say this: the weakest part of him.
Whoa! That's a
No,
strong
no,
way
no,
to
no,
start it. But go
no, no,
ahead.
no, no. But just like we talk about everybody else, the weakest part of him is his coaching.
Mm.
He he does everything else
Hey,
phenomenal.
I'm gonna pause this, and because if you know my cousin, because Joshua is my cousin, Coach Joshua is my cousin. This is the very first time he's openly admitted that Coach Prime is probably not an X's and O's guy. We don't say we're not going to say he don't understand it. This is the first time he's saying that it might be a problem, or
Yeah,
it might not be his strong suit in essence of him being a coach.
and
And
and let and let me tell you this: that's one of that's the worst part. Everything else he does phenomenal, bro. Like to get Colorado where they at now, bro. Like I don't see no other coach doing it. Like to get the backing that he got, the money. I talked to somebody from Colorado the other day. They talk about how Boulder like is just exploded like with money, bro. Like you got higher. Man, how was it, man? I was talking to my sister today, and she works at DBU, which is Dallas Baptist. Colorado has more trust fund babies now, so now you got kids going to Colorado from other parts of Colorado that has money that's going there now. Um,
I've never knocked his ability to bring in revenue. He's a
yeah,
revenue bringing individual.
yeah,
The only time I've knocked him is his essence to, like you say, put X's and O's together to win. He had the one season, which was the first season, am I correct? Or was it the second? No, it was the second. Uh the first season, I think they won like 3 games, which was
yeah. And then
and
the
then the
second
second
season,
season they
that's when
won
Travis Hunter
9
won the
Heisman.
yeah,
And then they sucked last year. Well, they
yeah.
sucked the year after, and then they sucked one more year, right?
Bro, they didn't play that many, man. It's gonna be like the third year there, bro. Or the fourth year. going on a 4th year.
Oh, okay. Well, they weren't very
Golly,
good
bro.
last. No, I'm saying they weren't very good last year.
No, bro, they wasn't good last year.
Um,
What they went the second year, 7-5.
no, I thought they won 9 games.
Oh, so if it was 9, they won
Yeah,
9 games.
they went like 9-3.
Okay, yeah. I mean, and this is what I'm going to say. Colorado was the worst Power 4 school. You had schools that wasn't Power 4s that were better than Colorado. Like they were better than Colorado. The facilities, everything.
As an individual who watches college football,
Yeah.
his biggest knock with recruiting is being able to bring in the talented bigs up front. He has not been able to bring in the talented bigs up front. And I'm not talking about the guys in the portal. I'm talking about the 6'5" freshmen coming in. I thought he would tab more of those than anything to come in. His O-line has never been great. His defensive line has been nowhere near great or average in that sense.
So how do you fix that?
I don't know. I don't. You and I both, because I'll be honest,
how you fix it.
You and I both know he is in regards as one of the better recruiters per se. But no, he is, because he tends to get the receivers, he tends to get the cornerbacks, but for some reason he can't get the linebackers and he can't get the D-line.
He's missing one recruitment part.
And what's that?
You also know that you're deficient on the line, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta go get me an offensive line coach. And you gotta pay. Because, man, let's be honest. Who going to Colorado? Like, I'm gonna tell you this right here. Okay, so you have a.
Is he on the hot seat?
I don't think so. I mean, who they going to get to go to Colorado, bro?
I mean, I get it, bro. But in the same sense, if he finishes 3-9 again, or 3 and whatever, or 4 and whatever, I mean, are you caring about his money? Is that ultimately what you're looking for,
bro? If you hear the stories that I hear up about Boulder,
no, that's cool.
Yeah,
but then in the same sense, you're sacrificing mediocrity for money.
What I mean, but this the thing. You have other programs that benefit off of him too. So, the only way you let him go is if you have the same donors that's saying, "Hey."
Let me ask you this though: if Florida State opens up, which there's a high possibility it does he? Would you as a Florida State GM go get him? Because you know that's where he's from.
He's real. I'm gonna tell you this, man. He's real loyal to Colorado. But if you Florida State, then yeah, man, you make a push. Yeah, bro, you make a push for him. Hey, and we talk about different aspects of the game.
He won the Heisman, didn't he, or no?
No.
He won the DB award. I can't remember what it's called. The
Doak Walker, maybe? No, that's receivers.
Oh, I can't think of it now.
Yeah, but it'll come to me. But he's gonna bring that excitement, like in the air. I think he has to do a better job of recruiting coaches. Like,
you know what I would do? I would hire him as my head coach and tell him I'm going to pick his staff. Specifically the offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. After that, he can hire everybody else. I feel like you're absolutely right. He hasn't hired good defensive coordinators.
And most of the time, you hire your offensive and defensive coordinator, and then you let them hire the people that's underneath them.
Yes, but I think this.
Um,
I think at some point you kind of got to take a little bit out of his hand because he hasn't done very well, like you said, with recruiting.
yeah, but you got to poach, bro. Like, man, you got to, bro. I'm gonna say this. What was the coach at LSU, man? The little dude that they let go. Man, what's his name?
The running back
Man,
coach.
yeah, man, what's his name, man? Because he was at McNeese down here in Lake Charles. Man, what's
Let me
his
say.
name?
Let me say this too. Is his health a scare for you?
Yeah, and I think that's why he don't leave Colorado because they the only people that's gonna put over there.
Hey, you know what? You said a mouthful. Let's
Um,
move. Let's move on to the next individual before we have to cut out. There's two more individuals I really want to get to. Ah, you know who that is. You see what he's doing. He has a chance to move in the top echelon of running backs. He needs. I forgot how many touchdowns. So I think moving almost like number 2 spot. Matter of fact, let me take a look for you. But what is your overall feelings with Derrick Henry?
I think they need to give him the rock a little bit more this year. I mean, somehow, some way, he need to get it like an extra 3 times. So yep, he's a little older. Um, so man, you got to watch some of those things too. Man, you really want him healthy for the late push.
Yeah,
That's in
if he
December.
so right now he's top 5 in rushing TDs. If he gets 10, if he gets 2 more, he's gonna pass Marcus Allen and be number 3. LaDainian Tomlinson sits up above him at 145, and Emmitt Smith sits up above him at 164. Do you think he has the ability to catch Emmitt Smith?
I do, but I don't think it's this year.
No, I don't think it's this year either. And if it is this year, that means we won the Super Bowl.
Oh, that means that's an MVP season for him. Like, man, I mean, you know what I'm
uh,
saying?
the only biggest knock that I've had with him in the Ravens uniform is him fumbling that ball last year, and that's just last year.
Yeah.
I hope he don't put the ball on the ground this year. I hope we get in I formation a lot more. I think he did more damage from the I formation than he did in what is it? What you call it? Shotgun, or what is it? When the running back is to the side of you. I think shotgun. I think he's more
Pistol?
dangerous. Nah, pistol is in the shotgun, but he's behind you.
Okay.
So I want to see a lot more I formation. I want to see a lot more offset I formations. With whoever you have leading blocking them. I want to see a lot of one back sets with Lamar Jackson underneath center,
I
and you
want to see
get
him. I want to see him in the slot.
Derrick Henry in the slot.
Yeah, but not for the reasons you think.
Boy, boy! I was about to.
I want to see him in the slot, bro. Like, did you see him block?
Yeah, Duke can block.
Oh, bro, just imagine, man, you running, man, with another running back, and we just gonna say you just let him do something, and then now, like, it's kind of like, oh, well, what he doing in the slot?
Yeah.
Yeah, he about to come head hunt. Hey, you better be on the swivel.
Let's get the last guy. You know who that is. Is he a Bengal next year?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know, man.
bro. He like,
I don't know, coach. I'm just telling you, man. I don't know. They had a scare today with Jamar Chase. They have some bad juju over there, and I don't know why they have it. Um, it's been ugly for some time over there for them. And if Jamar Chase would have gotten hurt, that there goes the season to me.
hey, you know
There
what
go,
the juju is?
what is it?
Go see what Zach Taylor was making, and then go see what Marvin, what's his name?
Oh, Marvin Lewis.
Yeah, and then go see what he was making.
Yeah, I got you. Whatever they got going on over there, I ultimately believe that this might be their last year together as a whole. Because if you don't make the playoffs with what you've done, you think you've done defensively, and then if something happens to them offensively, and that O line is still trash, because he was getting mollywopped still in the preseason by second round guys with his first team offense in. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. Like, I I don't know, coach. I'm worried in the essence that this might be his last year in Cincinnati.
They'll get rid of one of the receivers before they get rid of him, bro.
I don't think they're gonna have a call. I think he's gonna call for a move. I think he's gonna call to go somewhere else. It wouldn't even surprise me if he goes to Minnesota. It wouldn't surprise me. And I know Minnesota's probably sitting there thinking, if Joe Burrow could fall in my lap, please let him fall in my lap. That'd be the best issue for them. And my next thing is, what would you do with Jamar Chase? Because he probably is going to want out with not having Joe Burrow there, a guy he's familiar with. But like I said, I'm just saying, if they don't make the playoffs, you can't keep that team together. You just can't. Somebody has to go, and it might be more than just one guy has to go. It might be time for an overhaul, reset, rebuild. And I ultimately don't know how you feel about that.
I mean, I mean, I can see it. I just don't think that he the one that's gonna be gone.
Here, he's given multiple occasions of him saying he wants to win. You know what would be the perfect spot for him, whether we like it or not?
Where?
Seattle. Oh, if he goes to Seattle.
Man, there's only two spots that this cat could leave and go to, bro. Yup, and people going up accept him, man.
Who?
Joe Burrow.
Where?
One is Cleveland. It's because he's an Ohio boy.
But you think they trade him in conference?
No, I didn't say that. I just said that that's one of the places. And then the other place, like, is New Orleans.
I would like to see him in the New Orleans Saints jersey. That'd be different.
I mean,
that'd be different.
And let's be honest, if he on any other team in the NFL, that pressure on his back. They don't care about them injuries no more. They don't care about them injuries, man. Give me somebody in here that can play.
Agreed.
I mean, and that's what they'll say.
Agreed. Well, thank you guys for the show. Oh man, it went by pretty quick, and it was pretty fun, man. Getting different opinions of different individuals. We're back on our regular Tuesdays. The NFL season's about to start. Everything's about to kick up. Give it a couple more months. Basketball starts, and we back in this thing. Hey, WNBA playoffs are right around the corner. So is MLB playoffs. Things are gonna be popping and rolling. Go Astros. We'll see you when we see you. See you again next week. Hopefully we have the whole team here. You guys have a great one. I'm out.
Peace.